Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Melinda J and this is the Honey Soul Child Bottega spiritual channel, okay, where we do tarot readings, metaphysical topics, life topics as well, creativity, all the forms of the healing arts. Okay, today I am doing a reading for a self-love reading for Miss Keyshia Cole. And yes, we are going to go ahead and get into the message and see what is in store for Miss Keyshia Cole. If this is your first time joining, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. To all that has subscribed already, I really thank you. I appreciate it and extend my gratitude to you all. And of course, go ahead and like the video. You can like the video right now, or you can like it within the message that is being relayed in this video, and to help me boost this channel up into the algorithm, y'all already know, and to hit the notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video in the near future. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the message. So this portion here, this is the self portion. This portion here is the love portion. This portion here is the know portion, where we get to know what is the hindrance, what is the blockages, shadow work, and what all what goddess energy that the person could channel or is channeling right now. As well as the self-care portion, a little guidance for the self-care that the person could use, as well as the healing portion is here, and then a couple extra messages. We have a guided message here, and then we have the lesson that the person will be learning. Okay, and then over here on this side here is the ancestral portion, where we get message from the spirit guides and the ancestors. And then here is like a bonus card, and this is like an overall. I just recently got this deck, so I just wanted to get a full idea of this whole entire spread that I've already presented to you all. And yeah, this is like the overall aspect of what the client or what the person that I'm reading is embarking, okay, or is in, or what's coming to them if they're not in that state already. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the message. All right, so the self portion, the current state of Miss Keyshia Cole, the card that came out is ritual grounding. Okay, so we have a 2 + 8 = 10. That is completion with numerology, and due to it is a crown chakra card, it is dealing with spirit, the divine, your subconscious region. Okay, so this card is all about ritual grounding. So either Miss Keyshia Cole is either going within, trying to seek the answers that she is trying to seek, or she's in the midst about to do it, or it's what's needed. Okay, keep in mind that all readings that I do is not set in stone. Everybody is free will. You can do things to due to free will. This is a timeless reading. She probably went through this process already, or like I said before, she may be going into the process. Okay, all right, so with this grounding card, it is talking about my whole life is a practice of being here and now. So it's about being in the present, being in the here and now stage, because at the bottom of the deck for this particular card here, let me see where the bottom of the deck of this particular card, the self-love card, is the soul lesson nobility. It's an aura card, and with this being 2 + 9 = 11, to reduce it down to 2, is dealing with duality, partnerships, those sorts of things. So I'm gonna put that over to the side. And to clarify this card, the grounding ritual card, we have the Nine of Wands with spiritual strength. So there may be some resilience, or she could be struggling about going within if she isn't in tune already. And then at the bottom of the deck for that was the Five of Pentacles, or just five in the physical portion when it comes to financial and material changes. So she may be going through some financial or material changes. Five of Pentacles is also dealing with either a loss, whether it's financial or having a lack of mindset, which triggers your root chakra portion when it comes to survival and stability. So due to the fact that this is like a physical, and then this card is red, it could possibly highlight some root issues that needs to be addressed. Hence, that's probably why she needs to go within with this Nine of Wands, because she is resilient now with this Nine of Wands energy. And this is a spiritual card as well with this particular deck. So yes, it's definitely about going within. And then far as like this self-love card here, all right, the self-love card here, it's all about choosing to do one or more activities listed below. So basically like taking photos of the beautiful places, looking for rainbows, cloud surfing, be one with nature, daydreaming, watching the sunrise or set, or saying I love you or thank you, showing gratitude, just being in the present, being in the here and now. Because as you're doing that, you're going into resilience, and and if you're trying to find the answers, of course you're going to be able to, the answer is going to come to you once you quiet your mind and go within. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else I'm seeing on this picture. And five is always dealing about changes, whether they're good or bad, or sudden changes as well. Now in the love portion here, we have the Embrace Your Feminine Energy card here. And that's all about tapping into your divine feminine energy, meaning channeling your emotions, getting in tune with your emotions, seeing how you, what your body wants from you at the present moment. And then to clarify that, we have the Choose Wisely with the Seven of Cups. This is Seven of Cups energy here with this card. And with it being green, it could possibly indicate something within the heart chakra realm as well. Because with the cups suite or cups suit, is always dealing about feelings and emotions. And due to the fact that this picture is depicting some water that is in the calming stage, however, you have different hand directions going in 5 different directions, and you have this person at the boating dock that is, ready to receive whatever choice that he makes. Okay, whatever choice that the person makes, they're open to receiving it, which is definitely dealing with tapping into your feminine energy. So with the number 7, that's dealing with growth or reflection, control as well. At the bottom of the deck for the self-love card is to be your own wish fulfillment. And this, just based off that, is almost like not being able to not seek validation within others. Be your own best friend, be your own cheerleader. To clarify that, we have the Two of Pentacles energy dealing with balancing. She may be juggling between life balance. She may be juggling within her relationship with these 2 rings, or just some form of commitment or love, or she could be dealing with addressing groundiness, planting seeds so they can grow, or she may be juggling or having movement, choices, and decision when it comes to her money. Whatever opportunities is coming her way. Of course, choose wisely when you're doing it. Be logical about making a choice here. That is definitely what's indicated in this Seven of Cups card. You can be tapped into your divine feminine energy and be able to determine a logical decision at the same time. So that's definitely what's going on within the love department. Is there's a choice that she needs to make if she hasn't made it already. However, to choose wisely and be logical about the decision, practical and logical about whatever decision that she's going to make, whether it's in regards to her money, commitment, as well as planting seeds for generational wealth, so to speak. Okay. All right. So on to the knowing portion. This is dealing with hindrance, the blockages, shadow card, and what goddess energy that she could be channeling if she's not channeling it already, or just whatever goddess energy that comes forth with this African goddess card. It's either she is in that energy or it's what's needed to happen so she could be able to move forward in her self-love journey. Now, the card for the blockages is soulmate. So this is a grounding card. All right. There's already 2 red cards, physical cards, that's highlighted within the first 2 sections already. And with this coming about within the hindrance department, the knowing department, along this image, you see this person eyes is closed, going within with the third eye. You got the eye within eye of protection, with the hand usually having the eye of protection. And as the person is going within, this is the person's higher self right here in this picture. And with that's dealing with having the best incentive for change is love. And what truth are you embracing, and no longer, and having a sense of no longer living in a lie? Okay. To be more specific with that portion is living in la la land, to be exact. The illusions. Hence, with this card right here, this Seven of Cups energy, it also represents illusions when it comes to different choices, different options coming your way. So that with this soulmate card coming about, it could possibly definitely be dealing with finding the need to ground herself with this crown chakra card that's stated in the beginning, and having a sense of going within to find the truth, so she wouldn't be continue to live in these illusions, thinking that everything is all good, but really it's on the flip side. So it's almost saying like, get real to a certain extent. Okay, so with the 2 intuition card, this is High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy is all about intuition and divine feminine, which is embrace your feminine energy card, and also the subconscious, which is also dealing with the crown chakra, the subconscious region. So again, there's already 3 pictures that's depicted already, with closing your eyes, going within, in the present, be in the present with your body and your higher self, getting aligned now, so you can be able to find the answers that you are trying to seek out. So Okay, so that's what's going on. And two energy, that's all about duality, partnerships, collaborations as well. And then at the bottom of the deck, when it comes to the chakra card here of the hindrance, the blockages, is despondence. This is dealing with excuse me, y'all. This is a third eye chakra card. And as you can see, this individual here, she is like annoyed slash mad at the same time. And then you see this woman here that's like, you know, not necessarily in la la land, so to speak, but you can tell with this earth here, she's channeling this Mother Earth energy. And if I'm not mistaken, these are violets in the picture, and violets are all about loyalty and trust in yourself, trust in the higher power that things are going to work out. And to clarify this, we have the 9 solitude. This is Hermit card energy, going within again. And if she's not doing that already, she's probably in this stage in reverse where she's like in isolation mode. Okay. But she does need to gain some retrospection, which I'm pretty sure she's doing to a certain extent already. Just the way she's doing it is it could be very detrimental in the end if the right things are not being addressed. Okay. And then as far as like the shadow work that she could work on, if she hasn't done so already, is self-absorbed. This is all about seeking to feel what others are feeling, express empathy to others to overcome this. Okay, so there is a difference between empathy and sympathy. Okay, you can empathize with somebody without indulging yourself into that person, because that does cause a codependency, and you begin to lose your self-worth as well as your self-esteem in the process, and you don't want to get hurt when it comes to that. And that could be detrimental to someone's mental health. It can lead to a very mental situation, and I'm not going to say it on camera, but it can lead to a very mental situation, to where it could possibly to a certain degree where you're not able to come back from. Okay, so now the goddess energy that she could channel to get past over these hindrances with the soulmate and the despondence and self-absorbed energy is the surrender card. Is set surrender card. So as I'm intuitively looking in this picture, you have this young lady. She is sitting on her, you might as well say throne. I'm gonna say her throne. And these red flowers, red signifies passion as well as love. And then you have the eye horse here for protection. And of course you have this baby here, and the baby is being nursed, and she's nourishing her baby. Okay, so in full context with this, okay, 44, that's 8. That could deal with success, power, infinite energy. Now with the context of this goddess energy here, the context of it is not only this is a high priestess temple card, hence we already have this high priestess card. Okay, so this Miss Aset, she is a high priestess in the temple. She is a bush element, so bush dealing with earth energy, and there's already earth energy highlighted in this reading 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Within the self portion, the love portion, and the knowing portion. Okay, so with her, she is a magical healer and a sorceress, and her guidance is to let it all go. Say out loud, now I surrender. These words cast a spell. Breathe them in. And to embody this, it release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow spirit to carry you in the fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. Goddess has your back. Have faith where you are at this moment. Everything I need to know finds me at the perfect time. And that is definitely what this despondence card is talking about. Having faith. Having faith that everything falls through in divine timing. The song that came in my mind, which this song is the one that she is already out, is Let It Go song. Her Let It Go. If he ain't gonna love you the way you should, then let it go. Okay, so that's the song that was coming in my head when those words said let it go. If he ain't gonna love you the way you should, then let it go. Okay, let it go, girl. Let it go. Let it go. All right. So that is definitely what is going on in this department, the knowing department. She has got to go within to seek the answers, into solitude, go into meditation, and surrender, so she can be able to move forward onto her healing journey of her self-love. Okay, her journey towards self-love. As long as she's able to embrace her feminine energy and be her own wish fulfillment, her own cheerleader, she will be magnificent. Okay, so the self-care portion is movement. 36 is 9 energy. 9 is dealing with near completion. So with this card here into full context, it is talking about, so let me see, because as we can see in the picture, she is, again, this is another figure in this picture. She is, her eyes is closed. She's in meditation. You see her body is, in that metaphysical form, the galaxy form. Okay. And she is just letting it flow. Whatever her mind, her subconscious is telling her, her higher self is telling her, that's where she's going. So the mantra for this card is, I feel embodied and empowered to move with grace and strength. Now, create a clear energy flow through your body by introducing a new movement of practice to your life. Structure or free flowing. This could be anything from yoga, walking, rock climbing, running, swimming, whatever suits your taste. With any movement practice, the most important thing is to tune into how your body is feeling and moving in a supported way. Relish the feeling of being present inside your miraculous body. Diversify your movement practices so you're working in all areas of your body. Seek out new or forgotten movement practices to help gently push the boundaries of your comfort zone. It's better to start small than not start at all. Even if it's just 15 minutes a day, get your body moving in a way that feels exhilarating for you. How beautiful. So yes, move them hips, girl. If not, just do some yoga. Stretching is yoga, y'all. If you don't know, now you know. Stretching is yoga. All right, so the healing portion, these are the healing cards. They're healing, they're self-love, healing, and empowerment cards. So the cards that came out for her is heal. 40, number 4. 4 is dealing with stability, structure, foundation. The wounds need to be acknowledged before they can heal, especially those unseen. Give yourself time, the space, whatever it needs to regain your wholeness. And this is talking about self-love involves knowing yourself deeply and taking responsibility for whatever you need right here, right now. Self-love means self-care, not selfish, focusing on well-being of the most important person in your life, which is yourself. How can anything else take precedence over a viable, radiant, fully functional you? Healing requires the acknowledgement of the wounds and unhealthy patterns that we grapple with, such as downplaying our needs, running from conflict, accepting abuse, and knowing your worth, or relying on other people's approval. Fortunately, as adults, we can choose to heal and empower ourselves by releasing these patterns and embracing newer, healthier habits. Every one of us has experienced trauma, difficulties, and loss in this life. Learning coping mechanisms based on past environments and authority figures, despite their best intentions. Our parents, teachers, and role models may not have given us the support and guidance we needed because they themselves were wounded. This card may appear when a wound needs addressing, when a new way of healing is developed, or when an old issue is ready to be faced and released. Embrace your power to find your freedom. Use your maturity, your resources, your time, your energy, and move beyond these wounds once and for all. Each journey towards wholeness is going to be unique. What is important that is you remember your wholeness, your birthright to love, health, and abundance. Reach for it in whatever form you feel ready to explore, because you are worth it. That gave me cover girl vibes. You are worth it. And another card that came out is dance. Change is not possible without movement, and movement is everywhere in the universe. You're invited to join in dance. Hello. These two cards here. Dance. You need to take a dance class. Go ahead and take a dance class, Keyshia. Or if you're working on the album already, go ahead and use that time when you're in your when you're doing choreography for your performances, your tour. Use that time to channel in that energy so you can begin to heal. Now, the lesson that Keyshia will be learning for this self-love journey is empathy. As I've seen a clip that she stated that she's an empath. Well, with this card here, it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I'm pretty sure she does, because if I'm not mistaken, she is a Libra. Okay? She is a Libra, and Libras are all about balance and could be indecisive at times. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm one myself. However, we do like to see both sides of the situation before we make our final decision. Hence, the choose wisely card is here on the love portion. Now, with the empathy card, it's all about we are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here on the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it's a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to move and understand. Okay? So if you truly don't understand others' motivations, you haven't lived their lives, and it's seen in the world through their eyes. It's easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong, but you're missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and personal path. Okay, so her lesson is empathy. That is what she's going to be learning for her self-love journey, because like I said, it's a difference between being showing empathy and showing sympathy, and then indulging into that empathic form to where it becomes an issue, to where the healthy boundaries are not established. Okay, being neutral, and yes, being neutral about a situation. Okay, now for extra guidance for Miss Keyshia Cole, we have a mother's love card. This is A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her, and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So when this card came out, it gave me Miss Frankie tease, okay? Miss Frankie wants you to know, Miss Keyshia Cole, that she is always here by your side, you and your brothers and sisters' side, and that a mother's love never dies, okay? So with this card in depth, is talking about you didn't consciously choose this card, but it was likely that your hand was guided to choose this card by the love and inspiration of someone you consider a mother. A mother's love lives on forever, even though we are in spirit world. That love never ends and will continue to nurture you, protect you, and keep you on your path. This card can also indicate that you may need to mother and nurture yourself at this specific time. Spirit knows how heavy your heart is right now and encourages you to remember the good times. Share with your mother, for those special memories remain with her in the spiritual world. Your mother wants to thank you for all you did, and she knows the love, care, and thoughts you gave her right to the end. She's saying, I really never left you. I'm in the sun that rises and sets each day, and the gentle breeze that caresses your face. When you feel the sun warm, you know that I'm holding you close in a tender embrace, whispering, I love you, my child. How beautiful. How beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to leave this to the side here, and I'm going to gather these cards so we can prepare for the ancestral portion here. Okay. All right. So we have a mother's love here. First ancestral card that came out when I asked the ancestors what Miss Keyshia Cole needs to know is rhythm maker, tempo, and mentor, coach. Now, with those two cards, the rhythm maker is talking about you're feeling out of sync with the natural rhythms of your body and your surroundings. Being out of sync can create anxiety, confusion, and this extreme disorientation. Pause for a few moments and close your eyes and allow your breathing to be at a natural pace. Step out of time and simply notice your heartbeat and your breathing. Notice how even ordinary physical movements such as tapping your fingers, nodding your head, or walking carrying with them innate rhythms. Experiment with drumming and dancing. You don't need a drum to create a drum rhythm, and you don't need to be a professional to move in the beat of your favorite song. Allow your body to express yourself rhythmically through movement, sound, and notice how doing so can shift your feelings. Let go of your inhibitions and let the rhythm flow through you and express as you let go. You enter into a different state of consciousness, one where the rhythm of your movement is moving you. And again, that's that movement card, that's that dance and movement card. So I'm gonna bring those two cards right back out for this rhythm maker. So we got movement and dance. Okay, now for the other card, mentor, coach. This is all about the mentor ancestor is showing up to acknowledge the best in you. So to let you know first, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Reflect on your mentors or one particular mentor who truly and simply believed in you and offered their unwavering support, perhaps at a time when it was difficult to believe in yourself. Identify at least 3 of the qualities they saw in you and write in them bold letters and place these somewhere you need to see them every day. Create simple affirmations that highlight these qualities, such as I am powerful, confident, loving, repeating them slowly a few times each day, noting your reactions then, and imagine this ancestor saying these things back to you as in you are powerful, confident, loving. Allow yourself to deeply feel the truth in these statements. If any internal arguments show up in reaction, let them flow away. Like a balloon, give yourself time to allow the acknowledgement of these attributes to really sink in. And yes, with these mountains and these pictures, that's definitely dealing with a journey. Embarking on a journey. Definitely. Creating your own path. And also challenges that can come along the way. You have water in the picture. Water with the emotions. The stream of water within the river. It seems calm, cool, collected, okay? All right, and the last ancestral card that came out is Wise One. Grow within your current situation. And that card is talking about knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your from your elders. With this card, the Wise One represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crown. Here it is. Boom. There we go. The crown, to be exact. Excuse me. So, this card is asking Miss Keyshia, the wisdom of the Wise One is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking. Commitment and reliability. Excuse me. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion with your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Okay? So grow within the situation. Owls. You got the owls. You got the raven in this picture. You got the owl. Owls represent wisdom. You have this moon in the background, whether there's secrets or tapping into your dark feminine side, addressing that shadow side, okay? Which is the shadow card that came out, addressing that self-absorbed energy. Seek to feel what others are feeling, express empathy to others to overcome this, okay? Which the empathy card, that is the lesson that she's going to be learning on her self-love journey. Boom. Okay. Now for the overall, the overall message for this, as far as life coaching aspect wise, is the Dark Night of the Soul card. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Okay. So it's possible that this incident that has transpired, whether it was the transition of her mother, but also the recent one as well, as we all seen before our eyes, about rejection of a situation that she thought that they were cool in some aspect, but in the meantime, you live and you learn. And I'm pretty sure she has learned that lesson, and of course she has to grow, continue to grow within that situation. So yeah, that is all that I have for you guys. This completes the reading of Miss Keyshia Cole. Feel free to comment down below which card stuck out to you the most in regards to Miss Keyshia Cole, or what stuck out to you the most within your situation. Did this message resonate with you? Let me know down in the comment section below. And also feel free to follow me on all my social media platforms. Right now I'm on Facebook and Instagram at Honey Soul Child Bottega. Okay, the links will either be in the description below or in the end cap. And go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload a video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. and help me get me to 1,000 subscribers so I can be able to go live with you all. Okay, so with that being said, y'all all have a great day, and always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can hear thyself. And share the video, y'all, so it can get out there. Okay, that's all that I have. Bye, everyone.